what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. This is my response to a video 7 8 Sports put out regarding Max Kellerman, doing an interview with Fight Hype. I saw 7 8 Sports video, great video as usual. Then I did some research of my own, in regard to Max Kellerman pretty much admitting what most people with common sense knew, that he think Manny Pacquiao was on something. Now, of course, he tried to throw Floyd under the bus. See, here's the thing, man, with you Pacquiao fans. Stop always trying to pull that, well, Floyd did it too. Well, no. Sorry. I don't believe Floyd took performance enhancing drugs, because I keep asking you guys if Floyd was on something. What fight did Floyd throw over 1,000 punches in? Floyd has consistently in his fights. Look at Floyd's punch stats over his last 10 fights. Always be in the 400 to 500 range. Name one fight that Floyd has recently had where he threw 600, 700, 800, 1,000 punches. Exactly. Ethered. You Pacquiao fans love to bring other people in. When it comes to Pacquiao, you always try to do that. What about you? You know what I'm saying? Just like I was saying last week, you love to talk about who Floyd didn't fight or should have fought, but when we go down Pacquiao's career on who Pacquiao should have fought or didn't fight, then all of a sudden, well, it's this, well, it's that. Um, for any of my subs that's been here for a while, and for the people that recently subbed my channel, go down to my archives of videos around sometime last year. I think maybe around September, October. You will see that I did several videos regarding Manny Pacquiao on PEDs, explaining to how I knew and believed Manny Pacquiao was on performance enhancing drugs. And also, if you want to, go to Coach Shelton Harrison's old videos explaining on how he believed Manny Pacquiao was on performance enhancing drugs. You know, here's the thing. There was a lot of proof that Manny Pacquiao was using something. The media just chose to ignore it. And like I said, it wasn't Floyd that just accused Manny Pacquiao of using performance enhancing drugs. It was other fighters. What fighters said that they believed Floyd was on something? Hold on, I'll wait a second. Yeah, that's what I thought. And don't give me that shit, oh, Floyd paid them off and all that shit. And don't give me that bullshit about, oh, Floyd has USADA in his pocket and they covered up for him, and that Floyd failed a drug test 3 times. That was a rumor that was started by Steve Kim. Steve Kim, Max Boxing started that rumor with no proof. Now, USADA quickly issued a statement saying that Floyd has never failed a drug test. Never failed a drug test. Okay? And don't give me that shit that Floyd had USADA in his pocket. Because USADA is the same people that busted Lance Armstrong, a white guy, Marion Jones, a black woman. Okay? Yes, I'm going that route. So why would they cover up for Floyd? And they have busted other athletes. If I'm not mistaken, they busted Ben Johnson. Okay? So if they nailed all those guys, why all of a sudden would they give Floyd a pass? Get the fuck out of here with that Floyd has everybody in their pockets. Now, let's talk about the IV thing. What did the boxing commission say? They all said, the head honcho said that Floyd did nothing wrong. All this information was reported weeks before the fight. Manny Pacquiao's camp was notified. Of course, Manny tried to play games about it and act like, oh, saying Floyd should be punished. Now, I wonder if ESPN is going to talk about this story. Because they rushed to do the story about, they rushed to do the story about Floyd and the IV thing. Now, but then again, most likely they're not. Now, let's go back a little bit. Around 2009, 2010, Teddy Atlas, who works for ESPN, broke a story when this whole lawsuit shit was going on that the Manny Pacquiao camp asked Floyd Mayweather, and this is on YouTube, that they asked Floyd Mayweather to please stop talking about steroids, you know, and if there was a positive test, what would they want the penalty to be? Teddy Atlas broke this story out on ESPN, and he didn't retract the story. As you know, Teddy Atlas flat out said Manny Pacquiao was on steroids. So has Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi flat out said Manny Pacquiao was on steroids. Now, keep in mind, let's talk about the lawsuit. All this shit can be researched. Manny Pacquiao secretly tried to settle that lawsuit with Floyd out of court, saying that he would drop the lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather if he would agree to fight him with no random drug testing. Keep in mind, Manny Pacquiao was the reason. He was the reason that the first fight with Floyd Mayweather did not happen. This is fact. This is documented. Freddie Roach admitted this. See, you Pacquiao fans love to try to just point the finger at everybody else. Oh, here's some more facts. This can be researched. Manny Pacquiao didn't even sue Floyd for a lot of money. Then, not to mention, before whatever they settled for, Manny Pacquiao was given a 2,000-page affidavit by USADA. He had all of Floyd's test results. They were broke down for him. 2,000 pages. He had proof that Floyd was clean. See, that's the thing. You Pacquiao fans, you always try to reflect the blame somewhere else. We're not talking about Floyd. Now, of course, Max is gonna try to hint that Floyd was using something because we all know that HBO hates Floyd Mayweather's guts. Because they're mad because he left, went to Showtime. We all know that Jim Lampley them have it in for Floyd Mayweather. Because I want you guys to tell me, please, what fight did Floyd have superhuman strength? What fight did Floyd where he had muscles on top of muscles? Exactly. So, like I said, stop trying to put Floyd in the equation. I looked at some of these people. Well, Floyd used it too. Like I said, what other boxer you heard hint that Floyd was using performance enhancing drug? We know for a fact it was people hinting that Manny was using something. You never heard other boxers saying that Floyd was using it. So, like I said, ether it again. Go look at Floyd's punch stats for all his fights. Go look at his punch count. Pretty much the same. Okay? So, let's just cut it out. You know, Floyd's head shape didn't change. Manny's did. Manny's head reshaped. You know, see, you Pacquiao fans, y'all wanted to ignore all the stories that was coming out. But see, fact is fact. So I will give Max Kellerman somewhat credit, but stop always trying to throw other people. So, and here's another thing. So, if he believes Manny Pacquiao used performance enhancing drugs, how is it Manny Pacquiao is the fighter of the decade, and how is he a better fighter than Floyd Mayweather? So we need to answer all those questions. So, you know, let the discussion begin about that. You know, if you think I'm lying, go look at my old videos where I address this subject. Like, you Pacquiao fans are all the same. You don't want blame or any kind of finger pointing to become, excuse me, you don't want any kind of, finger pointing to come Manny's way. Anything negative to come Manny's way, you try to reflect it. Dude, what about? No, no, no. He's talking about Manny Pacquiao. So cut the shit. Cut it out. Cut it out. It is what it is. It's mountains of proof to show that Manny Pacquiao was legit. But as far as Floyd, nah, you know, big difference. I'm out.